Welcome to Truth by Billie Beene. Flash update. Today's date, April 7, 2026. Time in Texas, about 6 p.m. We have some breaking news. Israel is currently evacing its government. President Trump remains resolute. And the U.S. government is warning the U.S. civilian grid that includes water and electricity. So let's get started. So we're hearing from U.S. Intel that approximately at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so currently in Texas, it's about 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time would be 1 hour ahead of us. So about an hour ago, 15 planes took off from Tel Aviv, and they were evacing the Israeli government. Apparently, Israel has some intel about a big hit coming for Israel. Now, it's been my position for years that Iran already has nukes. So that did happen about an hour ago. The Israeli government evac'd the government in 15 planes, taking off from Tel Aviv. We don't have details on where they were going. We are receiving this information from regarding the Chinese missiles and drones that have been covertly supplied to Iran via shell companies coming into Iran through Pakistan and through the Caspian Sea. And these include chemicals to make missile fuel and also chips for guidance in missiles. But what we're finding out is that China, are supplying inferior chemicals and inferior chips to Iran, which is causing many of the Iran missiles and drones to malfunction, actually to fall back to the ground or in some cases take out IRGC and in some cases hit civilians in Iran. We've been seeing that occur. And now we have more details on how these chemicals and chips are coming from China into Iran. And we have this from WERX, some more details on that recent fabulous rescue of the WESO, the weapons system officer, who as I have stated, is a testament to the U.S. military strength and endurance and training. He fell to the earth injured, walked 5 miles to a mountain range, and then climbed 6 to 7.5 miles up the mountain before he was rescued. And we're hearing today Israel has already hit 8 train bridges, and we're learning that the U.S. government military has already spent since February 28 $42 billion. And we have this. We have all today, late this afternoon, more refuelers going to the Middle East. And it's believed this will be part of the prep. We know that President Trump has said if Iran doesn't make a deal by 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and that's only about 1 hour from now, that the U.S. will take out the power stations and all bridges. It's also believed these refuelers and the hits by the U.S. military on power plants and bridges will also be part of the prep for the U.S. military's ground invasion. And we're hearing that early this morning, about 6:30 this morning, the U.S. military began a ground invasion of Karg Island. And we also have this coming in the last few minutes from U.S. Intel, that Iran-affiliated hackers, and we would reasonably have to believe this is China, has targeted the U.S. military tech plus the U.S. civilian tech. So for the U.S. military tech being targeted by China, we have that they are hacking to take down the functionality of the U.S. military programmable logic controls, also called PLC, and to manipulate display data. And we have warnings to the U.S. civilian grids from the FBI, CISA, NSA, EPA, Department of Energy, and U.S. Cybercom for the U.S. civilian power grid and water stations to immediately review their cybersecurity methods and technology. So this concludes my flash. It's good to be in prayer for America, President Trump, the U.S. military, and world peace. I love you, and I'll see you soon.